Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, everybody. Come on in, come on in. I am excited. I haven't been on here for a couple of days, but you know that watching my last couple of lives, not the shorts, because I do a lot of shorts, but I have been celebrating this whole month of October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. Bring a friend. Share this video out. You may be helping somebody. In fact, you may be helping a whole lot of somebody's regarding breast cancer. Now, there are all kinds of cancers, you guys. All kinds of cancer. Lung cancer, skin cancer, thyroid cancer. As a matter of fact, my mother, she passed away with the thyroid cancer. So let me go ahead and get my other device so that I will be able to talk with you guys. Let's see what I need to do. I'm going to put this camera on for a minute. How are y'all doing today? How are you doing today, my friend? Shout out to everybody who may be catching this live. And also shout out to everybody who may not be catching the live right now, but they will see this on a replay. Yes. So come on in, everybody. Hit the thumbs up button. But listen, you guys, this month, October, it's not just Halloween month, okay? This month, October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And you know what? It's not just for women. It's not just for women, it's for men too, you guys. It's for men too. Men, if you have breast, make sure you get your what? Your mammogram. That's what we want you all to do, is to go and schedule a mammogram. Yes, we want to take some preventive measures. Okay. Let me give you a little story about myself regarding this Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the mammogram. Okay, I took my first mammogram at the age of 45. And I'm going to tell you, it was so painful. Oh my God. It was so painful. You know, I didn't have that much of a breast. I really wasn't busty like that. But anyway, it was so painful. I don't know if the lady just didn't know what she was doing, or I'm just a real sensitive girl. But I tell you, hey there, Margaret. Hey, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. If you're able to share this live out, share it out to some of your friends. They may see this and they may go, oops, yeah, I need to get my mammogram this year in 2025. Okay, you guys, so I took my mammogram at the age of 45. It was so painful. I said, you know what? I'll never do that again. I will never do a mammogram ever. And guess what? I didn't. Now, I'm 70 years old, right? From 45 to 70, you do the math. I did not take a mammogram all those years. Storm says, how much? I'm not sure how much it is. You can probably Google it. I have insurance. Walk to the bed said, this feels like a warm embrace from a grand. That's exactly what it is. This is your grandmother talking, okay? But y'all, I didn't take a mammogram all those years. Now, one lady told me, she said, how did your doctors let you get away with it? I mean, what do you mean how my doctors, let me get away with it? What she meant was, didn't your doctors bug you about it? Yes, they did. My doctor, she's a female. She texts, she scheduled, she worried me to death. That lady worked for years. 4 years. And then one day she just got tired and she says, look, why won't you take this mammogram? I said, because when I took it at the age of 45, it was so painful. And I asked her a question, is it still painful? And she said, yeah. As a matter of fact, after I took my mammogram at the age of 45, I started asking all kinds of women, hey, do you get the mammogram? And they said, yeah. And I said, is it painful? And they all said yes. Yes. Nobody said no. Everybody said, yeah. It still hurts, Miss Virginia. Yeah. 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 But let me tell you something. One lady said something to me. It stuck with me all this time. When I asked her, does the mammogram still hurt? She said, yes, it does. And I told her, well, that's why I'm not taking it no more. And she said, listen, lady, which one would you rather have? Would you want to have a pain for a little while or the cancer? And when that lady said that, it rocked. It rocked my world. She said, you want pain for a little while or do you want the cancer? Now, it still didn't make me go get the mammogram at the time, but I kept replaying those words in my mind. Well, finally, I did it, y'all. Here it is in 2025. I finally did it. What made me do it? Well, I'm on YouTube and I just kept seeing it and hearing it and seeing it and hearing it and seeing the testimonies and hearing about. I just kept on, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been on YouTube for about 6 years and just seeing people talk about it, and almost everybody knows somebody that knows somebody about cancer. If they wasn't a cancer survivor, they knew somebody, and they just knew every family. I kid you not, almost everybody you know. Take a survey if you don't believe me. Start asking people, do you know anybody that's got cancer? Man, they'll give you that is a horrible, horrible disease. So I just kept seeing it and hearing it and seeing it and hearing it until finally I called my doctor. I said, I'm ready. So she hurried up and scheduled me an appointment for the mammogram. And did you know it wasn't right away? Did you know I had to get in line for a mammogram exam? Did you know that it took me about 6 weeks just to get a mammogram? That's when I found out that there are so many women and men that are taking this preventive measure of getting the mammogram. So here I am today. And when I got the letter, y'all, in the mail, oh yeah, they send you your results. I can't even find it. I should have laminated, but when I got the letter saying that there was no sign of cancer, I smiled and I thanked God because, hey, after not doing a mammogram for almost 30 years, that was totally, totally crazy. So here I am in the month of October. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I don't think I'm ever stop talking about it. It could be November and I'm going to still be on here saying Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And another thing, y'all, I'm seeing another community of men that need to go and get this mammogram, and they are your transgender men. Wow. I was like, oh my God, yeah, these men are taking medication to grow breast, and now that they have breast, they need a mammogram. So this goes out to more men than ever before now. Speaking of the community, I think the president has ordered that all of the, you know how they color the streets rainbow that covered it up. Yeah, I meant to show that, but that's another story. But yes, transgender men, make sure you get your mammogram. Somebody said, how much? Well, let me go ahead and Google that for you. I have insurance. I have no idea. That is a good question as to how much. How much, if you had to pay out of your pocket, how much is a mammogram? Yeah, I got Google, y'all, on my other device. Google, how much is a mammogram? Okay, you guys. A mammogram screening, they're giving me all of these places. Wow, I'm surprised. One place says it costs $200 to $300. Oh, that's with your insurance. Oh my God. Out of pocket. How much is a mammogram out of pocket with no insurance? Okay, it says it right here. Without insurance, the cost of a 2D screening mammogram can range from less than $200 to more than $300. The more advanced, that's for the more advanced scan. Okay. They also said the average cost for a mammogram without insurance could be like around $150 in the United States. So somebody asked a question, are mammograms free in Texas? Because I'm in Texas. And the answer is no. No mammograms are not free in Texas, but there's a low cost option available if you have if for eligible uninsured and uninsured residents. Okay, so that's good news. That's good news. And I got more good news, you guys. I got more good news and it's right on time. I hope I can find it. It was on my Facebook and I shared it here in my other lives. So let me see if I can find that clip that I found here on Facebook regarding the new vaccine. Oh yeah, there's a new vaccine that's out now. It's a cancer vaccine. I found it on Facebook. I'm looking for it now, and I'm getting ready to show you so you can read right along with me. Come on here now. I have posted so many other videos. On top of that, I should have brought that right back to the top. As soon as I find it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share it right back to the very top of my Facebook page. Okay? So let's see. Do I have it now? Did it go to the top, you guys? I heard the click. Did you hear that? Okay. So let's see if we can show this information. Okay, now I am going to turn it around. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Thank you for the one thumbs up, my friend. Thank you for the one thumbs up. Okay, this is it, y'all. I found this from a site called Amazing Clicks. You see what the date says? September 22nd. And look what it says. Universal Cancer Vaccine Breakthrough. U.S. scientists have developed a groundbreaking cancer vaccine that trains the immune system to recognize and attack all forms of cancer. Isn't that good? Unlike traditional treatments, that only targets specific tumors, this vaccine teaches immune cells to spot common markers found on nearly every cancer cell and destroys them anywhere in the body. Early trials show powerful immune responses with minimum side effects. Experts say it could be a safer, more effective alternative to chemotherapy and radiation. If proven in large studies, y'all, this can become one of the greatest medical advances of the century, preventing cancer before it spreads and saving millions of lives. Welcome to the live. If you just tuned in, I am your host, Miss Virginia. You are at Spilly Girl TV, and I am spilling tea on this thing called cancer. This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you are a cancer survivor, feel free to drop down in the chat and says, yes, I am a cancer survivor. This is a groundbreaking vaccine that just came out. It's called One Shot Against Cancer. Wow. The U.S. scientists developed this cancer vaccine that trains the immune system to fight all forms of cancer. Please excuse my nails. So there it is, everybody. Isn't that good news? I'm so excited about hearing that. They got all kinds of vaccines out, and right now they claim that they have a cancer vaccine out now, y'all. Wow, isn't that awesome? So I am here today, Saturday. I'm coming to you live from the big state of Texas, Houston, Texas, and it is a beautiful day today. Oh, it feels so good. Now, I just read you this one thing about the cancer vaccine, the one shot against cancer with, minimum side effects. So if you have cancer or someone you know has cancer, you may want to check with the doctor about this cancer vaccine. Yeah, you might want to check it out and see, about that. Hey there, Sanja. Hey there, my friend from Europe. Welcome. Welcome so much for being here. I love my international friends from all over the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cancer is nationwide. Okay, it's pronounced Sanya. Oh, Sanya instead of Sanja. Okay, Sanya. Am I saying it right? Sanya? Welcome, Sanya from Europe. Yeah, let me click on let me see if I can go to your channel. Wow, okay, Sanya. Sanya has 2,000, man, you got over 2,000 subscribers. You've been busy and you have 1,400 uploads, okay? And as far as your channel views, wow, you got 320,000 views. Let's read what you have to say on your description. Sanya does fluid art. She says it's a magical world of colors. Growing up with my late uncle, draw me to the world of color. He drew you to the world of color? Your uncle? Wow, he's artistic, a man. I wanted to climb on the tree that he had painted. I adored to watch him painting the nature. I love nature too. I could hear the sound of the stream when he painted it. Wow, how relaxing. So that was the moment I started to enjoy painting. I agree with you because when you're painting, you're in a different world and you just shut off all of the nonsense. And to hear the water and the sound of nature, it just goes together. She said, through schooling time, my teachers and professors always chose my paintings. Wow, you were good. They chose your painting. Okay? They like my work, and I'm so grateful for their support and encouragement, which help you to continue painting. You're right. When you get support in your art, it helps you to go further. Life requested me to sacrifice something at one period of my life. I understand that. I had to stop for some time. My family always had an advantage, so no regrets. Amen. Thanks to someone very precious to me, I started again. Wow. I bet you haven't forgot. I'm so grateful that I may share the magic of fluid art with you. Join me on my adventure. So, y'all, make sure y'all check out my friend who loves painting. She does a lot of shorts. I'm looking at them now. She's a beautiful lady. I'm enjoying your coffee and your art. Wow. You know what? I can definitely relate to you. Uppity, hey! Uppity is in the house. Welcome, Uppity. Thank you for dropping in, my friend. We are celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Uppity, it was so good to see you today on YouTube cameras platform. Yeah, I think you were there yesterday. I kind of caught the tail end of it. But yeah, I hope you continue to go. I hope she will continue to have you up there because you have a lot to say. You have a lot to offer. And everybody, whether they like it or not, love to hear what's on your mind. Absolutely. Shout out to all the women to the struggle. And yes, honey. Amen. As a matter of fact, Uppity, the lady who just had surgery had one breast removed. I believe she's live or she was live. She answered my question, and my question was this: when she gets halfway healed, will she start all of that cussing and fussing and clowning again? And the answer is yes. Hey, Dovey did it. These women, man, after you went through all of that pain and suffering, I would be on my knees. It hadn't even been a month yet. Yes, girl, you go over there and she's showing her scars like Dovey, and she's cussing and fussing and hey there, Alonzo Hall. Whoa, how you doing, sir? Alonzo Hall, social media insurance brother. Wow, good to see you. My rest in peace younger sister passed away in Utah last year, bone cancer. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all feel free to share this. You may be helping a lot of people get those mammograms done. Like I said earlier in this live, that almost everybody knows somebody, whether they are related to them or not. This cancer mess, I tell you, let's help people at least try to get on top of this thing. And you right, may she rest in peace. Sleep in power, Uppity says, for your sister. Now, you brought up a cancer I hadn't thought about. And also, Alonzo Hall is for men too who have breasts, for them to get a mammogram, ASAP. So it's not just for women. Somebody had a thumbnail of Wally Uppity. They had a thumbnail of Wally. I don't know whose channel it was, but they had him with no shirt on. And I don't know if this was AI or not, but his breast was sagging to the floor. I said, "Oh my God!" I think Wally made a video. Men have to do the prostate telepathy. Yes, now you're talking. Boy, I got some help today. I got some help today. She said prostate cancer. Absolutely. See what I'm talking about, uppity? Girl, you be in areas that folks don't even be thinking about. You add so much. She had a breast cancer. What? She had a breast cancer removed by surgery 3 years later. Wow. Then the bone cancer. 3 hard years. I'm so sorry. Wow. Isn't it? Well, see, you know what? Cancer can be a hereditary trait. It's not always, but it can be. Different folks get cancer. Now, see, this is what I want to say. Now, for people who smoke, it says right on the pack, can cause cancer. You mean to tell me? Yeah. Uppity said he making his way back. Yes, Uppity. What happened was he's off probation. He is no longer on probation. Wally said he's been waiting for this moment that he's not on probation. And now that he's off probation, he's going to give it to you. He's going to sock it to you. And the first thing he said, everybody that shared that Walmart video, I'm giving you to the end of this month to take it down. If you don't, you will get a strike. I was like, oh, Lord. So, yeah, he is on he is on a real one, uppity. Girl, you go over there, you just won't believe the switch. Yes, ma'am, he is. Hey, I guess he say, I just, I need to make some paychecks. And so I got a whole bunch of plans here. And he started yesterday. I was in the chat on both live, and he was, girl, I saw his hanging breast. Yeah, that is for Sanja. Yeah, her sister. My mother died of thyroid cancer over 20 years ago. I'm going to tell you how it happened. She said that when she told us the story, she said, I knew something was wrong because I would be real hungry. And so when I eat something after about 2 spoons, I would be full. But she was steady losing weight. So she finally went in and got an exam, okay? And they said that she had something like a little growth at the end of her esophagus. So she was going in to have that removed, okay? So when she went in to have it removed, and she was in her 60s then, they have to give you all of these tests before you have surgery when you get that old, because they want to make sure that your heart can withstand the surgery. They do the stress test, they give you all these. But anyway, she passed all of that. And so when they went in there, they saw that it was cancer. So they did not remove it, okay? They just sewed her back up and explained to her that they can give her this radiation treatment to kind of kill it. And back then, those chemotherapy treatments was hard. They're still hard now, but nowhere near. It has improved over the years, but it was nowhere near what it is today. And boy, there was a long suffering, just like your sister. I mean, boy, them treatments was so hard. She said in a whisper, because she could hardly talk at this time, she says, I wouldn't wish this on my enemy. She said it was so hard. So yeah, it's just over time, she kept getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. And the hair came out. And let me tell you, doing hair, She said it's true. Sonia said it's true. Yeah. And see, I did hair for 41 years, right? And 90% of my clients were cancer surviving women or women who had cancer going through the treatments. How did I get women like that? I advertised for it. I advertise hair care. She's on a better place. Yes, she's in a better place and she can rest now. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we can have our people with us and we know one day we got to go, but we're just never ready. We're never ready when that time comes. Yeah. So what happened, Uppity, was I started advertising for women who need to repair and restore their natural hair. I had TV commercials, radio commercials, billboards, flyers, local magazine ads, all of that. And so these women started coming in telling me their story. And most of them had lost all of their hair. But the ones that hair grew back, the hair was very fine and very, very thin. So they didn't want no braids, no weaves, no nothing. They just wanted me to show them how and to treat their hair and scalp. So they had very, very fine hair, very, very thin hair. And that's how, yeah, it was right. I was specializing in hair care, period. And not all of the women were cancer survivors or had cancer. I had young girls who had fine, fragile hair, but love knows what time comes. You're right. And you have to need to let your loved ones go. Absolutely. 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 And we all got questions. Why, Lord? Why? You know, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm like Uppity. Men, get your prostate checked. And if you have breasts, all of you transgender men that are growing breasts, Uppity, in the community, they need to go get their breasts checked. Every day, Jay Wilson comes on and he says, he don't call them breasts. He calls it something, yeah, meat. You see my titty meat? My titty meat. I'm like, why do you have to call it that? I don't know if he's flirting, but if he got some titty meat, breast, I like to say breast, he needs to go and get that mammogram. You follow me? All of them in the community, these transgender men with breasts, like they got two things to do up in it. They need to check their prostate and their breast because this thing is no joke. Okay, it's no joke. And I just Googled it and it says if you do not have insurance, you can pay up to $300 for a mammogram. And I'm so glad, God bless me. I didn't get a mammogram all those years because I was stubborn because it hurt the first time. Uppity laughing, girl, he do every morning, Uppity. Every video. I'm like, oh my God, he's not talking. He's talking to his people. He's talking to his community. He's sending out, like they say, dog whistle. He's sending out a message. I don't know what that means, but I don't care what shirt he have on. He's going to do that. Y'all see my titty meat? My titty meat. I'm like, oh God, let me come back in 5 minutes. But yes, everybody, shout out to Lovely Love. Her complaint today was the surgery was good. I'm healing okay, but she says the follow-up is lousy. I don't know what she meant by that. I don't know if she have to know like I know. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. When I finally made up my mind to get my mammogram, it took me months to get in there. Yeah, to go on time is extremely important. Priority on the highest level. Absolutely. Absolutely. It makes a difference. Time makes a difference. And I don't know, my mom, if she knew she had cancer and kept it from us, she's a very secretive woman. She kept it from us because by the time, she did something, 6 months and she was gone. We knew something was wrong. She kept getting thinner and thinner, just like Lovely Love, smaller and smaller. And then she kept getting darker and darker. And we were like, Mama, you're okay. Well, I need to go check it out. She probably knew. Some people know, but they just not trying to go in there. They're just not trying to go in there. They don't want to go. They got insurance. They just, you know what I mean? But one thing about my mom, she had all her business in order. She had her will, she had everything, everything just in order. She's always had everything in order. Eugene, hello. My youngest share partner just came in the room. How are you doing, Eugene? Eugene has a birthday this month, you guys. Yes, he's going to be 21 years old. How are you doing, Eugene? Eugene, I hope you go live earlier, like around 6 o'clock. He's a bike rider, and I'll be on pins and needles over here when he goes riding his bike around 7 because it's too dark for that now. The time has changed. It's too dark. Eugene, Clem, it's too dark for you to be riding your bicycle out there. You need to go. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 5, baby. 5:15 is good. That gives you plenty enough time to get to where you're going, to turn around and come. Because see, it's just too dangerous out there. You be on that nice e-bike. You be on that nice e-bike, you know what I'm saying? And people kind of know your route because you go the same way all the time. Time is just different now. We really just can't do the same thing we've been doing. But listen, you guys, I'm going to let you all mix and mingle in the chat. I'm going to be on mute, but I will come back and start over giving my last reviews on Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Like Uppity says, men, your prostate, absolutely, Uppity. Blessings from, I have to go now. I really appreciate you. I am subscribed to you already. So make sure you come back again and I will be checking you out as well. We have some really cool people here. They're very nice, as you can see. And, God bless you. Continue to stay blessed and safe. Okay. But yes, you guys, I am going to be on mute. I will come back in about 5 or 10 minutes. You will visit me again. Thank you so much. Everybody is welcome here from all over the world. Miss Uppity also. Yeah, Miss Uppity is a jewel, honey. I'm going to pin her comment. These young people, they be saying stuff by game. She says, you doing what? I'm giving game. I'm learning how y'all talk around here. Yes, I'm giving game, Miss Uppity. I'm telling it like it is. That's that old expression. I'm telling it like it is, okay? But yes, I'm going to give a few people a few minutes to come on in because I've only been live for 38 minutes. And I pinned Uppity's comment, but everybody's comments are still in the chat. If you come in, you can just red ball back, and you will hear the commentary. Or you can just scroll down to the beginning. And this is not a monetized channel. The Spilly Girl TV is not a monetized channel. But if you want to support this channel, you may do so. I've had a couple of people. Shout out to Miss Clyde Diva. Clyde Diva, please hit the like. Thank you. Clyde Diva was on my first breast cancer month. And she did make a donation to the channel. And I was like shocked, because I've been supporting Clyde Diva for years, but I wasn't expecting, I didn't even know she was watching until my Cash App ringer went off. And so shout out to Clyde Diva, the beautiful Clyde Diva. I'm not sure. Matt Butcher. Hey. Welcome, my friend from the Philippines. The Philippine friends are in the house. Thank you for sharing me out. Everybody that's sharing this live, thank you for sharing me out. Let's help some people. You'd be surprised what a share like this will do. A lot of people, I think even Miss what's her name? Miss Tracy, when I mentioned it to her, she said, you know what, Regina, I sure do need to take my mammogram. She's been so busy, time gets away from you. And she says, I haven't done mine yet. I definitely need to get in there and get a mammogram. And like Uppity, I can't stop saying what Uppity say, that prostate. Yes, honey, if you like Uppity say, if you don't have breasts, you still can get something checked. Ain't that right, Uppity? Okay, you guys, I am still here, but I'll just be for a couple of moments. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I am your host, Miss Regina, and you are at Spill It Girl TV. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Hit the thumbs up button if you can. Hit the thumbs up button if you can. And another thing, if you are able to share this video, you will be helping so many people. You won't believe you'll be helping so many people. You follow me? Because I'm one of the people that it helped. It helped me get a mammogram. So let me tell my story. Well, I got my first mammogram at the age of 45. Okay. And it was so painful. And like I keep saying over and over again, I don't know if the lady just didn't know what she was doing or that's just the way it was. I'm 70 now, so you do the math. So after I took the mammogram and I was in so much pain for a whole month, okay, I said, I will never ever take a mammogram again. And I didn't. I did not take a mammogram from 45 to 70 years old. You do the math. But I took one this year. What made you take the mammogram, Miss Virginia? I kept seeing it and hearing it and seeing it and hearing it right here on YouTube. That's why I say, if you can share this video, you may be helping somebody. I've been here on YouTube for about 6 years, going on 7, might be 7 now. And I just kept seeing it and hearing it, and people talking about it and showing their scars and talking about it. And after, honey, finally, I'm a hard one to, finally, I said, I will go this year, no doubt about it. No excuses. Got plenty of insurance around here, but I'm going to go and get a mammogram. But over the years, I kept asking women, does it hurt? Yes. This woman, does it hurt? Yes. Hey, Leslie, welcome to the live. Matt Butcher. Everybody kept saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. I just kept asking everybody. I said, well, that's why I'm not going to take one, because it still hurts. But one woman that I asked that to one day, she said, lady, let me say this. Which one would you rather have? Would you have the temporary pain that that you're going to get from taking a mammogram? Or do you want the cancer? When that lady said that, she was making an excellent point. She said, which one would you rather have? That little pain that you're going to get? Or you want the cancer? I still didn't take the mammogram, but that remark that she made to me, it really did make a difference in my decision. But it was the YouTube video of people talking about what happened to their mom, what happened to their brother, what happened to their sister, you know what I mean? And my mother, she died of cancer. That should have really made me go, but it didn't. So this year I took my mammogram and I got my letter saying, hey, no sign of cancer. See you next year. So yes, you guys, I am here to say that now I'm trying to encourage everybody to do a mammogram. The shoe is on the other foot now. I am here to talk about it, and I'm pushing the fact that everybody should, both male and female, should be getting a mammogram. You follow me? Because I was blessed not to have any signs of cancer, but that might not be your story. So look what I found also, you guys. Look what I found here on Facebook. Right on time for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It says 1 shot against cancer. Can you believe it? According to this article, the U.S. scientists have developed this cancer vaccine that trains your immune system to fight all forms of cancer. Let's read. It's called Universal Cancer Vaccine Breakthrough. U.S. scientists have developed a groundbreaking cancer vaccine that trains the immune system to recognize and attack all forms of cancer. Unlike traditional treatment, which is that chemo and the radiation, unlike the traditional treatment that only targets specific tumors, this vaccine teaches your immune cells to spot common markers found on nearly every cancer cell and destroys them anywhere in the body. Wow, what a vaccine this is. Early trials show powerful immune responses with minimum side effects. Experts say it could be a safer, more effective alternative to chemotherapy and radiation. If proven in a large study, this could be one of the greatest medical advances of the century. You got that right. So, excuse my nails, y'all. I'm doing them myself. So, but yeah, this vaccine, if you all want to, ask your doctor about it, or do your research. One guy said, Virginia, I don't believe that's right. You might want to Google that. Well, yeah, I will. In the meantime, I want everybody to know this breast cancer month that there's supposed to be a cancer vaccine out there. And so in the meantime, go get your mammogram. Go get your mammogram, okay? Go and get your mammogram. And somebody said, well, how much? I never thought about Googling how much it was. But when they asked me the question, I looked it up. And a mammogram can cost you as cheap as $150 to $300. So that's good news. Very good news, everybody. So men, you too, make sure, like Miss Uppity says, check out your prostate. Okay? And if you have breast cancer, make sure you get the breast cancer mammogram, the exam done. Okay? If you are able to share this live out, I would appreciate it so very much. Feel free to and mingle in the chat. Feel free to leave your greeting if you're from somewhere else. We welcome you. If you are able to share, please share this live. Subscribe to the channel. We will be talking more about the breast cancer awareness and prostate cancer for men, all of that. We want to let people know, okay? About this breast cancer awareness month. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this channel, Spilly Girl TV. Spilly Girl TV is one of my backup channels. Spilly Girl TV is 5 years old. I started this channel September the 4th, 2020. We have over 5 million views on this channel. People love the content that I bring to this channel. We have over 6,000 subscribers, and we have over 4,000 videos. We have short videos on all topics on fitness, transportation. We have cooking on here, cooking videos. We have self-care like nails and feet videos. We have all kinds of videos on here. Check us out on the shorts. And if you don't mind, if you have a question, leave us a comment on any of these videos that you might see. I swim, so we have swimming videos. We have Bible verses on here. We have a lot and we have a lot for all kinds of people. On the lives, we have lives on different topics too. Most of our lives are an hour or less. We do have some long lives, and a lot of our lives are silent live. I might come in and say something and then go silent, giving you time to, you follow me, to interact with friends here on this channel. Shout out to everybody who will be watching this on replay. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.